Here at Daily Star Online we've seen our fair share of botched plastic surgery. But then again, plenty of stars aren't exactly forthcoming about the work they've had done. Reality stars like Megan Barton Hansen and Charlotte Crosby have been slammed over the years for going under the knife, despite being open and honest about their love of nipping and tucking. Across the pond, Kylie Jenner launched a billion-dollar empire when her inflated pout was used to kickstart Kylie Cosmetics' famous lip kits. With Botox and fillers more accessible and prolific than ever, it's no surprise that there has been a trickle-down effect, leading more and more members of the public to try and emulate their favorite celebs or look their best. I dipped my toe in the water with esteemed cosmetic Dr. Sarah Tunks of the Lovely Clinic, West London, and was stunned by how non-invasive the process was. The meeting began with a consultation in which we highlighted areas of concern and my face was uploaded to a screen via 3D imaging. As someone who has always been baby-faced, gaining a bit of definition around my jawline and cheekbones was what interested me, requests that are some of the most common among men. However, Sarah explained to me that when augmenting any face, it's important to provide balance, meaning if you tweak one area, you may have to tweak another for the sake of proportion. It turns out there's a whole lot of maths involved in this beauty malarkey. Golden ratios, facial thirds, you name it, there's probably an equation for it. Next, Sarah talked me through the product she planned to use, in my case Juvederm, a hyaluronic acid-based filler that dissolves over time. After a quick clean of my face I was good to go. We didn't bother with anesthetic or numbing cream, and for good reason, as it would have been totally unnecessary. There was barely any discomfort in the 45 minutes I spent being injected. In fact, I've had more painful blood tests and vaccinations. The results were immediate, meaning that when I looked in the mirror after my first batch of injections, I could already see a noticeable improvement in my jawline definition. Sarah subsequently moved on to my cheeks, chin and even temples, which I definitely didn't expect, but in for a penny, in for a pound, right? It was fascinating to see Sarah's mind racing as she scanned my face with expert precision, computing ways to improve symmetry and add dimension to my face. In total, she used 14 milliliters of filler. If you're wondering how much that is, think 1.5 sachets of ketchup. While I experienced a bit of swelling and tightness immediately after the appointment, this soon settled down and I was able to return to work the very next day. As someone with fair skin, I've always been susceptible to bruising, so I did walk away with a couple of teeny bruises, but nothing a dot of concealer couldn't cover. 2 weeks on, I'm absolutely thrilled with the results and can totally understand why so many celebs opt to dabble with fillers. I can expect the results to last for 6 months and was assured that with each successive appointment I would likely need less filler and could expect to see the results last longer. Perhaps the most surprising thing about the entire experience for me was the fact that my friends, family and co-workers had no idea I'd had anything done. I felt like I saw a dramatic difference in my face, but was bemused by the fact nobody else clocked it, which is testimony to the natural, balanced results Sarah achieved. If you've been agonizing over getting something done but dread the idea of looking overly augmented, rest assured that you're unlikely to look plastic fantastic if you go to a respected practitioner who understands your desired aesthetic. In short, I couldn't give Dr. Sarah Tunks of the Lovely Clinic a more glowing recommendation and already know I'll be back before the year's out.